right, sorry for that mix-up on the date for politics, timing for Politics 107. It's now every Friday at 9 a.m. in the morning. We're going to do the correction ASAP. And DJ Paul, thank you for bringing that to my notice. It's another lovely Friday morning in our state capital here in Owerri, and it's time once again for Politics 107. And yes, of course, you know, today we'll be taking a critical look at the mayhem ravaging southeast Nigeria. Who are the perpetrators and in whose interest are these whole assaults, security breaches, and all of that taking place? Well, let's quickly tell you that Governor Hope Uzodinma, during an interview on TV some days ago, said some aggrieved politicians sponsored the attacks, all in a bid to discredit APC government in the state. The attacks were where over 1,800 inmates were freed from the correctional facility here in Owerri, Imo State, and the police headquarters in Imo State razed down. But in a swift reaction, Senator Rocha Sokorocha, during a condolence visit to the family of late Miss Felicia Kanem Bisanga in Kuru, expressed disgust over Governor Hope's pronouncement. He told reporters that Governor Hope should face the challenges of leadership by applying wisdom instead of apportioning blames. He explained, despite the challenges of IPOB and other agitators during his tenure as governor, he was able to keep the state peaceful because he consulted widely with relevant stakeholders. Looking at the Governor Hope Uzodinma's postulation, some other school of thought have adduced that all the mayhem seen in the southeast is to scuttle the southeast agitation for presidency come 2023. Ralph Wazurike of Mossab, that's the Movement for the Sovereign State of Biafra, have also accused the federal government of masterminding the assault on state facilities in the southeast. Ene Chidi Ibe-led faction of the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndigbo, says Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State should be held responsible for the recent security breaches in the state, insisting that invasion of Olu area weeks ago by the military on Governor Hope's invitation was responsible for the security crisis. Today on Politics 107 on Darling 107.3 FM, we are looking at the recent security breaches in the southeast Nigeria and who are the perpetrators and in whose interest, with Imo as focus. This is 107.3 Darling FM. My name is Zandas, Okeke, Otigba, and my guest on the show today is Comrade Val Igwebuike, who presently wears many caps. Yes, he's a media guru. I think presently secretary of the Imo State chapter of Ohaneze Ndigbo. You're welcome to the station.
Thank you, Zandas.
It's been a while.
Yeah, Zandas.
Is it the assignment by Ohaneze Ndigbo that is keeping you away from your first call in the media, or is it that you just wanted to leave the radar?
No, I can't leave my first call in. The media is a pure vacation, and we are there. It's a professional job. We've been doing it, and Ohaneze is still doing his best, and of course I always come when there are issues to discuss that are critical, and that's why I'm here today.
All right, and yes, you just hit the nail on the head. Critical issues. Let's tell you quickly that we're streaming live on Facebook. Go to www.darlinfm.ng. You can also drop your comment on our Facebook post. Find the Politics 107 post on Facebook, and you can we are live on Darling FM Owerri, so you can go there, look at what is happening in the studio, drop your comment, tell us what you think, and if possible you could also come with your own ideas on probably those who are perpetrating the issues that is causing mayhem in the southeast. Well, Val, without wasting much of our time, let's get your own views, on the coordinated attacks in the southeast. Let's get your views on the recent coordinated attacks in the southeast, but later zero in on what we saw last Monday in Imo State.
Well, I think all views gathered together. People have a right to their own opinion, but first, it is very unfortunate that the southeast Ndigbo are gradually going into what they never actually expected, what they never prepared for, and what is not part of us. What is happening is not part of us. The Igbos are not known for killing. We don't derive joy in killing. We don't destroy property. We build property. We are people that go to empty areas, forests in other states of the federation, and we develop it. We also develop ourselves despite the fact that there have been a calculated attempt to ensure that no federal presence institution is established in the southeast. But these are things, no embassy is in the southeast. No good functional international airport is in the southeast. The seaports are not in the southeast. These are things that will bring what they call development to a particular political enclave or geographical enclave of a country. All these things are totally absent in the southeast, and they are all calculated attempts to ensure that development does not come here. Well, our people showing what they are have always come back to also develop the southeast. We are not part of anything that has to do with destruction. We are not known for that, and you can see from all angles people are coming to say that this is not really what people think it is, by actually coming on board to destroy our place, trying to label it against some certain interests in our place, or ESN or IPOP, or they have come out to say it in a very bold patriotic voice that these people are not part of this, and this is orchestrated by people who have perhaps political ambition. This cannot be, like you pointed out from your intro, what is happening in the southeast cannot be taken out from the pronounced statement of some Igbo sons and daughters who are clamoring for Igbo presidency. So from all indications, there is a calculated attempt to destroy Igbo land before that time, or create an impression that these people are restless people, these people are violent people, these people are lawless people, where anarchy operates, where people cannot be ruled by the dictates of the constitution. But that's not what we are, and we are proving it to the world. We are being vindicated, and we will always voice it out that what is happening in Igbo land could not have been done by the Igbos, because the Igbos are not known for destruction. We build.
So what might have necessitated attacks on security personnel and facilities, which are likely to be the only federal government presence we have in the southeast region?
Yes, those, as I have just stated, there have been pronounced statements by Igbo sons and daughters, even those in the political
based on the political permutation of rotational presidency.
Yes,
they are clamoring for southeast presidency.
Yes,
will that be why some unscrupulous elements will now decide to make the region ungovernable?
That is the reason. Let me tell you, before now, a lot of things have happened in the past. There is this prepared plan or ploy that the Igbos will never smell that seat. There is also, I don't know whether I call it a rumor, or could it be a jest from those comic or in the comic industry. They said what we use today as money, naira, means never allow Igbos to rule Nigeria again. Never allow Igbos to rule again.
That's some deep thinking.
Naira, yes, naira, never allow Igbo rule again. That was where this is what we heard. You know, we are social critics, we are readers, we are commentators, we read a lot, we write a lot, we inform the people. So if we can go by that naira, never allow Igbos rule again, those who have decided that, those who have said that, and having seen the consciousness of the Igbos to come out to rule, and the clandestine support from many places in Nigeria, talking of those in the southwest, those in the north, have seen glaringly that they have been piloting the political affairs of the country for so many years, and it has led to what we don't even understand. There's no political philosophy or political education that can define the kind of political practice in Nigeria or system. Having seen all this, and there are people who are now becoming sophisticated. Now, these people that have not been there, this time they should be there. And having seen this coming up, those who have given the name naira could be coming out too to ensure that these people do not take it. And how would they do it? Remember, the southeast was globally seen as the most peaceful political and geographical enclave in Nigeria. Even CNN, they say that these people are busy. They have no time for hooliganism. They have no time to be distracted. And as such, how can we deny them this? Let us make their place seemingly ungovernable. Let us make it ungovernable. And they have tried to. Remember, let me tell you, last time, Imo State in particular, that's why everything is happening here now. Imo State in particular was a target. You may like to know why.
Why?
In the First Republic, am I right? Or Second Republic, the time of Mbakwe?
The Second Republic.
Second Republic. Mbakwe was the best governor. When you see Ebonyi State, Abia State, Imo, they were part of what?
The old Imo State.
Mbakwe designed Imo State in such a way that no son or daughter of Imo State has any business with poverty. Everything necessary to make a state formidable and economically buoyant was established by Mbakwe. And this is we are all destroyed. So sometimes 3 years ago, I must tell you the truth. When some institutions and markets were being destroyed, the essence of that was cause what they call aggression, social aggression among the Imolites. Economic suffocation. When you strangulate people economically, you make them violent and they start reacting to such things. These are orchestrated. But unfortunately for them, and surprisingly too, the Imolites never became socially aggressive. As Igbos, they bear all those things. They had it in mind. They suffered it. Now it has come again. Anambra is a bit volatile because there are so many rich people there. There are also so many educated people there in Anambra to have in Imo State. So because of money, you could easily ignite trouble there. But the Anambrarians have also learned from their brothers in Imo State. So they now know how to calm it down. So that is why you see all this pressure in Imo State. Because Imo State is given the right name it has, the Eastern Heartland.
Well, quite some insightful exposition there from our guest this morning, Comrade Val Igwebuike, who happens to be the secretary of the Imo chapter of the Ohaneze Ndigbo Socio-Cultural Organization. Yes, well, at the intro, I talked about Rochas is accusing Governor Hope Uzodinma of not doing the right thing, and that's why Imo State seems to be volatile now. Mossop said the federal government is the one orchestrating the whole mayhem, that they should leave IPOB, ESN out of this. You've also almost told that line, saying that Igbos are not known for that. Then Chidi Ibe of the Ohaneze, the faction of the Ohaneze Ndigbo, has put the blame on Governor Hope Uzodinma again, saying that his quickness to invite the military in Olu is what we are seeing today as reactionary. You understand? I mean, where can we balance all of this? What?
Well, I don't know where he got that from.
Okay.
I don't know where he got that his information from. But all I know is that we will leave politics out of this.
But the governor said it's political.
No,
he said it's political.
The governor said it's political.
Yes.
Because the governor came out to also tell the people that this has nothing to do with IPOB or ESN. He also saw it as being political. Well, the governor also, as a governor, knows where he must have seen that from. Just like me. So he knows what he has seen before. He's the governor. He's in charge of the state. He's taking care of the state. He's the chief security officer of the state. So if he has said it is political, do you get me? He knows why he said that, and of course what he has seen. But the truth remains, from all that was said, the people have known, that is my position, that the Igbos are not part of this. Or, so to speak, those they say that are destroying things from the Igbo angle are not part of this. So it is seen that this is purely political. But from my own angle, I am saying this political could be from the national level, or could be from those who want to be president and who do not want the Igbos to be what? President.
Knowing that it's their turn.
Knowing that it is their turn. Because let me tell you, in 1999, the entire Nigeria left the presidency for the Yorubas. In 2009, it was only Olufalaye and Obasanjo that contested. In 2007, there was that principle, there was that arrangement understood electorally that we should leave this for the North. And you will see that it was Buhari, Atiku, and the late Yaradua that actually contested. Eventually, Yar'Adua won. Now when he came back again, Atiku came up, Buhari came up. These were the two major people that contested, but the Nigerians knew it was their turn. Now this is the turn of Igbo. If the right thing should be done in Igbo, in Nigeria, the Igbos should be allowed, only the Igbos.
107.3 Darling FM.
The People's Radio.
107.3 Darling FM.
The People's Radio.
Oh my ego not for you. Hello?
Casey baby, how far now? Shall you go free this Sunday? I want spoil person pikin.
Hey, which Sunday?
This one now.
I know day.
Sunday after I'm come.
Every Sunday, I no go free.
Wetin happen?
You mean say you don't know? New season of Nigerian Idol don land.
Yes, Nigerian Idol don land. Better singing competition with talent wey sabi and plenty drama from the judges. Una go fit watch weekly shows from March 28 and every Sunday for Africa Magic Channel 2 by 7 p.m. sharp. So run, recharge your GoTV subscription on top my GoTV app or USSD star 288 hash to enjoy yourself. Na Techno Mobile and Biggie Drinks bring on this season of Nigerian Idol. GoTV, love it.
I don't hammer. Since I begin they use Biggie Bet, I just they cash out anyhow.
You mean
They there now. See them they offer bigger odds, 350% accumulator bonus, got one bonus, and you even fit cash out anytime, whether inside shop or online. Then they get better virtual games and jackpot. See them they even pay instantly. Oh boy, choose bigger rewards. So visit www.biggiebet.com to go claim your 120% welcome bonus now.
Biggie Bet, bigger reward, bigger life.
The BBC News World Service app makes listening to your favorite programs on your phone even easier. And for times when you can't use Wi-Fi or data to listen, just hit the call to listen button in the middle of the screen.
This is the BBC World Service.
Call to listen is only available in selected territories. For dial-up news services, standard geographic mobile charges will apply. Please check with your provider for exact cost before calling. Download the BBC News World Service app from your usual store.
Eze, this one wey dey smile left, right and center. Now wetin be the secret?
Hey, my sister, have you never hear of Obas Global Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited?
No.
Obas Global na cooperative wey don stand up gidigba for Bayelsa, come land down with Owerri with correct package. Any money wey you save with Obas Global go give you 35% monthly and your capital go still dey intact till the day when you wan collect am. Even sef, Obas Global dey help people pay school fees, give you loan to take start business, and also 1 month certified forex training. Their head office dey for Bayelsa, for opposite Timikon filling station near NIT Road, Etegwe, Yenugua. For Owerri, dem dey for Immaculate Plaza, last floor, opposite UBA, Wedra Road, Owerri. Oya, quick, call them for 0807-882-0488 or 0901-028-5285. Make you follow the enjoy. Their email na obasglobalmultipurposecorporate@gmail.com. Secure your future now with Obas Global.
OneXBet, huge wins from high odds all the way with the fastest payout. Take more of our winning advantages from your deserving bets on all sports, because with OneXBet, everyone can win. What about you? Visit our website on onexbet.ng. Use promo code BETNG and get up to 200% bonus on your first deposit. Yes, 200% bonus on your first deposit. OneXBet. Bets for every taste.
All right, you're welcome back. It's still Politics 107 on Darling 107.3 FM, and yes, taking a critical look at the mayhem in the southeast. Who are the perpetrators, and in whose interest is all of this going down? Yes, don't forget that it's been one arson or the other against security personnel, burning of vehicles, security vehicles, police stations here and there, various attacks. But the climax was what took place on Monday, wee hours of Monday morning, right here in Imo State. And my guest is trying to make us see a different angle to what has been happening. Yes, we've talked about it. We've adduced that probably 2023 seems to be the issue. But Governor Hope Uzodimma says it's politically motivated, and of course it's because of those that want to paint the APC administration in the state bad. I mean, quite a number of issues. Quite a number of issues. But looking at what you were talking about before that break, the whole region, so the whole country supported different region at one time or the other. But surprisingly, ever since the 2023 clamor by prominent sons and daughters of the Eastern region started, quite a number of voices have been raised. Some have said zoning is not right. Some have said it's not constitutional. Some have even said it wouldn't get, it's not their turn. Yeah, so many issues. You understand? Why is this gentleman arrangement now being jettisoned? And why would such a gentleman's arrangement that was agreed on a table cause this kind of mayhem we're seeing now?
Well, Zandas, thank you for that intelligent question. You see, charity begins at home.
Yes.
When the Yorubas wanted power, they were together. And they fought for it and they got it. You can see what the Northerners did when Jonathan was in charge. They almost made his government ungovernable. But here in the southeast, you will hear divergent views. In the southeast, there are those many politicians who are the major problem we have. There are those who belong to the north, and some belong to the southwest. And those who belong to the north will speak the interests of the north almost against the interests of the southeast. And those who belong to the southwest will speak in favor of the what? Southwest against their own people. So they have been that difficult to come together to say this is what we want. Only few patriotic Igbos who are not routine politicians have been advancing this cause. Now, a good example is PDP. PDP came out to say that they are not zoning it. Have you not heard it?
Yes.
How many Igbo politicians, have come out to challenge that? Peter B was the running mate to Atiku. In Imo State here, we have those who say they are chieftain of PDP. In Anambra we have, Ebonyi State you have, everywhere. How many of these PDP politicians have come out to challenge and discredit that atrocious political pronouncement?
Yeah, but
by implication,
is it not possible that PDP might be playing a joker?
No.
In order for APC not to know.
No, that pronouncement should be condemned. How can we start projecting somebody from PDP? Assuming a PDP Igbo man now comes out tomorrow to be president, when his party said they won't zone into southeast and he supported Okeke quiet, because silence is acceptance. Now, with which voice or face will he now come and tell us to support him? They ought to have condemned it. They ought to have told him that this cannot happen. But they kept quiet. No Yoruba man will keep quiet to such a term against their people. Neither they, of course, the Northerners. But we have kept quiet. Now watch APC. APC may come out and say the same thing. Because what they have seen, these people did nothing.
Yeah, but we've seen some prominent Southeast governors defect to APC, all in a bid to curry favor for the Southeast.
No, I have just told you that look at what these people have done.
Yeah.
My brother, when the time comes, the other political party will do the same.
So what is Ohaneze ND will do?
Well, Ohaneze is not a political organization.
Yes, we know. But
it's a social-cultural organization.
Yes.
And Ohaneze has always maintained, perhaps you must be a journalist, Ohaneze has maintained that the presidency belongs to the Igbo come 2023. Ohaneze has never shaken. They've never left that position. Ohaneze has always announced it. If it was even Ohaneze that reacted to PDP pronouncement, Ohaneze reacted. There is faction in Ohaneze, but it doesn't matter. It will be corrected. It's a brotherly affair. So, but Ohaneze has spoken. Only Ohaneze came on board to say that what PDP said cannot happen. But those PDP politicians have all agreed. That is the understanding of the public.
Yeah,
by implication,
okay,
they want to sell the Igbos.
And but now, looking at it, I said the gentleman's agreement was done on a round table. You understand? And if we're saying some of these burning, looting, killings of security personnel and state facilities is probably to deny the southeast of presidency in 2023, why would an agreement that was gotten on a round table, you understand, be discarded? And to discard it, you need to cause mayhem. It could also be said on a round table, like PDP has, the position PDP took, that they are not zoning. That was they didn't kill anybody.
No, remember that there's a different thing you're talking about now. This is political parties, or these are political parties. Sorry.
I know.
Now you are talking of now, these political parties have members that are in government, not minding the political parties or differences.
Okay.
I don't know if you get me.
Okay.
Don't be deceived by the name APC or PDP. No, they are the same people. So you won't say there is a gentleman agreement. Yes, there is, or there was then. Now what you should be asking is, okay, what has happened in Igbo land, in Imo State? How many of the politicians have spoken? How many of these who will come and ask us to vote for them, how many of them have spoken?
There are quite a number have spoken.
No, you see, my brother, do you see when Sunday Igbo came on board?
Yes.
Did you see the noise? I want to use the word noise. The major big wigs of the Yorubas. Do you see the noise they made? They weren't pretending. They don't want to pretend about things that concerns them or general interest of the Yorubas. No, they will come out. You will see community here and there. It will be flying. That's how a people fight. The Igbos must learn that. But what happens is this: if you talk here,
but let's look at the fact that the Igbos have been beaten once, and they don't want to be shy twice. The pre-war era or civil war era, they were virtually everywhere, top-notch, controlling the affairs of the nation. And even over 50 years down the line after the civil war, they've not been fully reintegrated into the Nigerian project. You understand? So they are very cautious in doing things. That probably might be the reason why we are seeing calculated steps in putting their mouth on national issues compared to other regions of the country.
I'm sorry, it is not totally true. Yes, because I don't know what you're talking about. This is democracy.
Yeah,
you don't need to, like, we are condemning the issue of gun, isn't it? It's not. You're talking of round table discussion.
Yes.
If this is my right, and you don't want to give me my right.
Yeah, but if your right is not given, what else do you do?
Excuse me. That's why I told you what the Yorubas did. You come out, use their media. The Igbos don't even use their media. The Igbos even go against their media. Do you know that in Nigeria the Igbos have the power of narration through the social media? A friend of mine, Soji, a Yoruba guy, told me that the Afan Ife called them and said, "What are you doing? What does it take for you to take over from the Igbos in dictating narratives in Nigeria?" Can you imagine? The elderly people called them. They found out this. They were alarmed. They don't want the Igbos to decide what happened based on narration. They called them. Tell us what it will take. No Igbo organization can do that. That they are even popular makes an Igbo man angry over his fellow Igbo man. That you can write well. Even your brothers will be against you. They will be envious of you. So what is actually stinking from a he goat is from the body. So unless you know, there are some Igbos that have come on board today. You understand me? I'm sorry. Let me go this. Even though they say IPOB is what they call it is, I don't know the name they say they give to them.
The terrorist organization.
This and that, which we know is not true. But you can see that IPOB has created a very big word impact, that the Igbos are now respected because of IPOB.
How?
Yeah, because they are pronounced. They talk. They write. They say things. They are fearless. They will write it. And this is the system the Yorubas use. And they get all they need. Not by war. Not by gun. No. So our problem here is this. The Igbos, okay, you can see Ohaleze now. For the first time, though we are not worried because Ohaneze is not the division in Ohaneze is not as serious as people are meant to know. No. It's a very, there's not even division in Ohaneze.
It's the same people.
Ohaneze is one because we are not politicians. Ohaneze remains what it is. Just than me. Ohaneze remains so, and Ohaneze is still talking, and that's why Ohaneze was the first to talk that Igbo presidency remains for Nigerian presidency remains for the what? Igbos. Ohaneze cannot change because you can't bribe them. So let our politicians learn to come back home.
Is there anything our governors, these 5 southeast governors, is there anything they can do to probably stop this whole arson, killings of security personnel and burning of state facilities in their region?
Yes.
What can they do?
They have to come out and condemn that and tell the federal government boldly that we are in charge of our place. We are the chief security officers of our place. They should also tell them as they are doing now. I think the governor has said it. Ebonyi State came out openly to say his own, even though he belongs to APC.
Yeah.
He has said it. Umahi has said his own. Governor Hopusa, they has also said his own. But they should come out more. In that way, the people will know that they are for the people. Because divided we stand. Isn't it? United we stand, divided we fall. So the Igbo governors should remember that first they are Igbos before you know that thing. Abuja is not their place. They should stop going to Abuja.
Yeah, but that's the seat of power.
No, Mbaka was not going to Lagos.
No, but he cried. He
was crying from here. He was being heard. Allocations, you don't go to Abuja to get allocation. My brother, give yourself respect. Abuja did not make them governor. Igbo state people make them governor. Igbo people make them governor. So they should be governor for you in the Igbo. By give themselves respect that they are in charge. Like I said here, I also am happy for the bold, patriotic comments of the 2 governors. Some people may say, because I belong to Ohaneze, I don't belong to any of the group. Just like me. Now, if somebody says what is good, we should say it is what? Good. If he says what is bad, we should say it is what? Bad. It is wrong to politicize everything. The governor has come to say that those people initially mentioned are not what? The people. Okay, that one is we should be able to be happy and applaud for that. Then the Omahi of Ebonyi has said openly that he accommodated the Fulani herdsmen, and they did this, and they know them, and they have run away. That is boldness. They should be more bold. Let them come out and tell the federal government and that please, we don't want this in our place. Let them call a town hall meeting of all leaders in Igbo land in various states and be sincere about it. Don't be politics. Let them call all the exits. Let them involve people. Please.
I would like to see solutions to this.
Yes. This is our place. We have no other place.
All right.
That way we get it right.
All right. Well, that's Comrade Val Igwebuike, Secretary of Ohaneze Ndibo Imo State Chapter here, dishing out what he thinks will solve some of the issues or solve the problems of mayhem in the southeast region. At this juncture, quickly, let's give you some headlines, some quick headlines here. This one says Uzodinma accuses Okorocha Ararume of sponsoring Imo attacks. Ex-DSS director says governor, police were informed. Leave IPOB alone. Alleged attack, police retaliate against Aba residents. That was yesterday. Ebonyi to recruit 1,000 guards. Yes, that's vigilantes. Quite a number of headlines, all dealing with security. At this juncture, I think we'll just allow you to be part of the discussion. It's 0815-050-1073. Remember the ground rules. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Go straight to the point. Do not insult the sensibilities of other callers. Everyone's opinion matters here. Yes, that's true. Everyone's opinion matters here. Hello, good morning. Yes. Good morning. All right. Go ahead, Prince Opara.
Thank you, brother.
Yes. Obiozo. All right, thank you very much. Are you going to react to that, or should take more phone calls?
Take more.
Okay, keep the calls coming. It's 0815-050-1073. Tell us your take. Hello, good morning. Good.
Thank you. No second. Okay, thank you.
All right, go ahead, Edwin. You have the floor. All right, thank you very much, Iroha Edwin. He's talking of referendum. He doesn't like the idea that the goalpost is being moved at the middle of the match. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Okay.
Publicity secretary.
Publicity. All right, thank you very much. Okay, it is giving Ohaneze an assignment. You need to unite the Igbo race for the future.
Well, I think the man spoke very well. Let me quickly react to the first person who actually called.
Okay.
It is not true that I have defended any person in what I have said. I'm only saying what everybody knows.
No, he didn't actually say you defended. He's saying that the Chief Obiozo and Hope Uzodimma, the governor, are very close, and because of that,
No, wait, that is not true. The thing is this: remember that I have told you that there is faction in Ohaneze, but that faction is not a serious faction because Ohaneze is not a political organization. Most people who talk for political interest will like to politicize the socio-cultural disposition of Ohaneze, which is wrong. Do you understand me? And people like us, I'm a social critic, I'm a political public analyst. I have been coming here to talk. When something happens, don't take side. If you take side, you won't get the truth. So what we are saying, we know that Ndi Igbo are not killers. Ndi Igbo don't destroy. I've said it before. And these people you are mentioning, these governors, are Igbos. Ohaneze, they are Igbos. So when something happens, we should be able to separate politics from other interests and call people to make it.
All right.
Good.
Thank you very much. Let's take another call now. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from. All right, Ambrose, you have the floor. Go ahead.
Thank you, brother.
All right, thank you very much. There's need to look inwards. Well, let's look at some of the comments on our live stream here. This one says, please. Okay, and God will bless you. Okay, please pray and God will bless you. That's from Davis. Ugwe Zumba Mwachuku says, good morning, Mr. Zandas, and good morning to our guests in the studio. All I want to say about this is that looking at what happened now in the southeast and Imo in particular, it means the government has a lot to do based on security. Because for a whole correctional center to be attacked to the height, that means no one is secured here. I pray God will give our government the wisdom to handle this right. Rochas and Hope should please take politics out of security. This is people's life, for goodness sake. All right. Mazi Ihan says the mayhem is from above to weaken the security of the southeast. It is aimed at destroying the few federal government presence in Igbo land, business, prisons, military base, and police formation. From Urata. That's okay. Victor Chimobi says, good morning, Zandas and Comrade Val. What is happening in the southeast is never in any way political. If we must face the reality, the government of the day, in collaboration with security operatives, have over time overlooked the plight of youths, handling it with violence and suppression. I think when a child is forcefully pushed, he speaks abusive words. Mochechidi says, good morning, guys in the studios. The governor of the 5 eastern states should act now and stop complaining. Indeed, we elected most of them, although not all, but yet they are all supposed to protect. They are all supposed to protect the interest of Ndibo. The earlier our governors shunned political difference, personality, ego, inferiority complex, and convene a security and peaceful coexistence summit, the better for the entire region. A stitch in time saves all. The southeasterners, Aliyu, is under siege, and if we don't act now, it might be too late. well, you can see a lot of people with a lot of postulations here. In mere moments, we'll be going for another break. Hold your thoughts. You're going to react to all of that when we come back from this commercial break.
People's Radio.
Make your life better with BBC News Pidgin. To get better for this world, you suppose know wetin dey. Make better tori ginger you from your domot to the whole world. Because when you see every for the world, anything dey possible. Make your life better. Search for BBC News Pidgin.
Not a new level, pull your ticket from basket to yesterday's gone today, keep your lucky day for basket to you are royal, we are come make the bet, the basket to go check the scores to keep your lucky day.
Playground for kings.
Expressions without words won't have it any other way. Moments will feel joy. Been lost in the moment of freedom. You will find that's what's celebrating. Bring your moments alive. Find the satisfaction in the nourishing trend and sparkling. Making big differences in the nourishing trend and sparkling.
Enjoy in red grape, white grape, peach variants, the Valletta sparkling fruit drink. Celebrate every moment. Another premium product from Intercontinental Distillers Limited.
107.3 Darling FM.
The People's Radio.
This is Politics 107. The authentic political show with Zandas, Okeke on radio.
All right, it's the last lap of the edition this morning, and your opinion does matter. But quickly, you wanted to react to some of the messages on our live stream this morning.
Yeah, they were very I think the truth is this. They have pointed it out. In the Igbo, I have said it before. We the only presence. The only presence of the federal project we can feel here, just police stations, military barracks. We don't have major things. Things we have here, we built it ourselves, and we are conscious of that. So we can't destroy anything. It's not in us. And those playing politics should be careful. Play politics that will benefit the people, not that will destroy and ravage the society. The Igbos are not known for that.
All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Oh, and that would have been my first female caller this morning. Okay. Well, the number is still the same, 0815-050-1073. That's the number to call, and you'll be live with us right here in the studios. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah. My name is Coach Dr. Ramkolo from Etiopia.
Okay, go ahead.
Speaker, good morning. I thank you for your presentation.
Good, thank you, brother. Good morning. Thank you.
One of the greatest problems we are having in modern politics is that even politicians don't have the political advantage they have for the benefit of the core people, for the development of the core people. They are always selfish compared with the local governors. Can you remember the time Bala Bushra defended the same way that they have the right to carry on to defend themselves?
Yes. Can you imagine?
Can all of us live in one nation? The fact that what many people are doing or crying for are one stream. It our champions should be supported when they have for the Igbo people.
All right. Champions should be supported when they are speaking for Igbo people. We can squeeze in one more call before we take final views and call it a wrap. It's 0815-050-1073. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. All right, Elder John, go ahead. All right, thank you. Even though some of you thought were not really clear. So before we call it a wrap, Comrade Val, Igwebike, let's get your final thoughts and what's the way forward. What's the way forward? We really need to know where we're heading to.
Well, as I said before, the governors of the southeast should remember that they are Igbos and their ancestral homes are here. If there's anything that will make or ravage Igbo land, they will not be spared. They should know that first. They should also know that there's no other interest that is bigger than Igbo interest. They should also know that they are governors of Igbo in their various states. Posterity is there to judge. There must be history, and history is simply the history of tomorrow is that is of today. So please let them come back home and tell the federal government that this is not the behavior of Igbo. Igbo don't kill, we don't destroy, we build, and that we have known that the Igbos now know that this is not happening and not from them. One. Second, there should be wider consultation. They should also wade into Ohanese and Igbo. Even though they are politicians, they are governors, they are important. A governor is also a parent of a state. Do you understand me? So they should come in and make sure, remove pride, make sure that there must be peace in Ohanese, there must be peace in Igbo land. All the Ezes, all the Igbes, all the leadership positions in Igbo land that are very important, the youth wings, the youth organizations must be brought together. They must come, involve everybody. When they are doing all this, they must make use of the media they will have. The Igbos have one of the best journalists, or the best journalists in Nigeria, the best brains in journalism. We have it here. They should bring them in. This, like one the caller said there, if it happens in the north, all of them come together. You can imagine a governor defending a terrorist, defending a bandit. So Bala Mohammed. So let us actually, the Igbos, they are our governors. We can't deny them. So let us come together. We have told the world that this is not from us, and I must tell you that the world has understood. Let's come together and make peace for ourselves.
All right, that's a very good place to anchor. And to our guest, Comrade Valigwebike, who is the publicity secretary Ohanes Ndibo Imo State chapter. He's also a media guru, publisher, Igbo News Online, and all of that. We'll say thank you for joining us today at short notice.
Thank you, Zandas. Hey, my friend.
Okay, that's the much we can take on this edition of Politics 107. My name remains Zandas Okeke Otigba. Till I come your way again next week Friday with another wonderful edition. Do have yourself a splendid weekend, and may God bless your heart.